So with our players now able to pause the game whenever they want, and also able to go back to their main menu and play through the main menu into the first level of the game, we now want to create some progression so that if our players go into a second level, or if they complete the first level, they're able to go into the second level of the game. So to do that, first thing we're going to do is create a copy of our first level, just to use to be able to load into the next one. So I'm just going to save this level first of all, and then I'm just going to go save scene as, go into our scenes folder, and we're just going to call level 2, and I'm just going to make a simple little change to it just to be able to stand out so that we can tell that we're in level 2 and not level 1. And just to do that, I'm just going to grab this green brick and move it down. Obviously, for as you make more levels in the game, you probably want to mix it up and make different patterns with the bricks and stuff like that. That's the kind of standard way that you would do in this kind of brick breaker type game. But we're just going to make it stand out to make it nice and simple for the purposes of our tutorial here. So we moved it down. I'm going to save this level, and then we're going to switch back into our level 1 that we're using as our main level template. So we've got that in place now. Let's scroll back out and go back out to our canvas, and we're going to take our game over screen again, and we're going to duplicate it, and I'm going to activate it obviously, and we're going to change the name of this to be level complete, like that. And then we're going to rename this bit of text, or not rename it, but change what it says to say level complete. I'm going to adjust the size of it so it's a little bit bigger too. There we go. Then we're going to create another little bit of text below it that will say, just change the color of it first of all. This bit of text will say, press any key to continue. And we're going to adjust the size of this to make it a little bit easier to see for everybody. Hold down Alt to make sure we adjust it evenly, and then I'm just going to center it and make the font a little bit bigger too. There we go, perfect. So we've got our level complete, and we've got press any key to continue. So now let's make some code to make this actually happen. So the first thing we're going to do is make the code that happens when this screen is activated, and then we'll set up in our game manager how to activate this screen. So we're going to go into our scripts folder and create a new C# script that we're going to call level win screen, and we'll open this up in MonoDevelop. And this is going to be a very simple script. Basically all it's going to have is, we're going to have a reference to the name of the level that we want to load up next. So that'll be public string, we'll call it next level. Next level. There we go. And then in our update, we're just going to check and see if the player presses any button. So as soon as this screen is activated, we can just wait and see if the player presses anything, and if they do, then we'll tell it to automatically load up. And the way we check for any button being pressed down, we just say if input dot any key down. So as soon as any key is pressed, what we want it to do is load up using our scene manager. So again, to use our scene manager, we need to add using Unity engine dot scene management, and then we can say scene manager dot load scene, and the scene we want to load is whatever we set to be next level. So perfect, nice and simple and straightforward. So we'll save that, go back into the game here, let that compile for a second, and once it's done, we'll add that script to our level complete here. Pop it in there. So the next level we're going to want to load from level 1 will of course be level 2. And to test this out, we're just going to run the game, let it go for a second, and we'll see our level complete is activated because we just left it active. And I'm just going to hit a random button. It'll take a second. Oh wait, no, it didn't work for a second there. Oh, we never set I never set level 2 into our scene manager, of course. So I need to go over to we need to stop this running, go back into our build settings and make sure that we add our level 2 scene into the build settings, and now we can press play again. And once it stops, or once it starts going even, now we press the button and there we go, we've loaded into level 2. You can see by the extra little brick that we moved down, and now we can just go ahead and play the game. So perfect, our level complete screen is working, but now we need to add a way into our game manager of activating this screen.
Konnichiwa.